The Atlas of Brutalist architecture sets itself apart because just the sheer amount of architecture that we've managed to collect to go in the book. So of course it's got all the buildings that everyone knows and loves, but it's got literally hundreds of buildings that have been underpublished, underrepresented. Some of them have never been published before, and we've gone out of our way to find them and bring them into this book so that everyone can understand and love all of this incredible architecture. Through the process of the research, I was having wow moments, and it wasn't just a matter of the further I got in or the more I found. It was everything. But probably the most surprising things were finding buildings in parts of the world where I had some idea that we would find something or a few things, and then discovering that there was an absolute tsunami of incredible architecture in Africa, in the Middle East, and in Asia. I was really surprised and absolutely blown away by the quality and the amount of architecture out there. Once we'd selected an image, it could be in color, it could be in black and white, it could have been from an old journal that had to be scanned, so the quality and the age of all these photographs was extremely varied. So what we decided to do was print the entire book in duotone, which would mean that not only did it sort of play to the strengths of the architecture, but it would also kind of deal with the incredible range of quality of the material that we had. For one of them, we could not find an image anywhere. It kept cropping up on the internet as a very poor quality, thing on Pinterest, but there was no attribution. Nobody really knew what it was, but I knew I wanted it in the book. It was brilliant. It's a lovely little hotel in France. We finally tracked it down and discovered that the only image of it that existed was a 1970s tourism postcard that had been hand-colored. The resurgence in popularity of brutalism, you could argue, started on Instagram maybe 10 years or so ago, and it's just grown and grown and grown from there. There's been a lot of publishing around brutalism since it became more popular, and people have started loving it rather than hating it and demolishing it. I think that this book is the book to really demonstrate and collect together all of these amazing buildings that people clearly adore. Anyone who's interested in architecture, but also everyone who's interested in the graphic power of architecture as well, what a great book to have.